Hello learners, I welcome you once again back to this channel. So in this session, I will give you the detailed solution of this quadratic equation problem from the previous year's question of JEE main exam. So let us see straight away the solution of this question. So here we have a quadratic equation which is x square plus root 3x minus 16 equal to 0, where alpha and beta are the roots or the solution of this quadratic equation. So now if we are using the relation between the roots and the coefficient of this quadratic equation, then we will have the sum of this root, that is alpha plus beta. So this is equal to minus coefficient of x, which is root 3, by coefficient of x square, which is 1 here. So therefore alpha plus beta is equal to minus root 3, and the second, that is the product of this roots, is equal to constant term, which is minus 16 divided by coefficient of x square, again which is 1. So finally alpha beta is simply equal to minus 16. So let us mark this. So similarly, gamma and delta be the roots of this second quadratic equation. So if we are using the same relation, then we'll have gamma plus delta. So this is equal to minus 3, and gamma into delta, that is a product of root, is equal to constant, which is minus 1 by coefficient of x square, which is 1, so it will be minus 1 only. So now if p suffix n, so this is equal to alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n, and qt suffix n, so this is equal to gamma to the power n plus delta to the power n, then this whole expression is equal to what? So let us take this expression. So now let us take the first one. So p suffix 25 plus root 3 into p 24, then whole thing divided by 2 p 23. So this is equal to, so p suffix 25, I mean when n is equal to 25, then this is equal to alpha to the power 25 plus beta to the power 25, then plus root 3, then p suffix 24, that is alpha to the power 24 plus beta to the power 24, then in the denominator is 2, then p suffix 23, that is alpha to the power 23 plus beta to the power 23. So let us simplify this. So this is equal to alpha to the power 25 plus beta. So let me write here beta to the power 25. Now if we expand this term here, so this will be root 3, then alpha to the power 24, then plus root 3 and beta to the power 24. This whole thing divided by 2, multiply alpha to the power 23 plus beta to the power 23. So between these first two, we can take common alpha to the power 24. So what is left from the first term, alpha to the power 1, that is alpha plus root 3, and plus similarly beta to the power 24 common, then beta plus root 3 inside bracket. So whole thing divided by 2, then alpha to the power 23 plus beta to the power 23. So alpha plus 3, so let me just see here. Sorry, alpha plus root 3 is equal how much? So we are taking this, so let us take this. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus root 3. So if we take this side, so we will have what? Alpha plus root 3, which is equal to minus beta. So therefore this whole thing, so alpha to the power 24, then multiply, so this is equal to minus beta plus beta to the power 24. In the same way, if you take only beta, so beta plus root 3, and you take alpha this side, so it will be minus alpha. So here will be minus alpha, then whole thing divided by 2, then alpha to the power 23 plus beta to the power 23. So straight, so now negative is common, we can take common negative, then 1 alpha and 1 beta we can take common. So what is left? So alpha to the power 23 is left from this first term, then plus, so similarly beta to the power 23 is remaining from the second term, and this whole thing divided by 2, then alpha to the power 23 plus beta to the power 23. So this whole thing get cancelled, so which is equal to minus alpha beta. So let us see, alpha beta is 16, so minus alpha beta, so this will be equal to 16. So equal to, so minus alpha beta is 16 by 2, which is equal to 8. So therefore the value of this first term here in this expression, so this is equal to 8. So let us see the second, that is cute suffix 25. So let me write it here. So cute suffix 25 minus cute suffix 23, and whole thing divided by cute suffix 24. So let us write the value of this cute in term of gamma and delta. So this is gamma to the power 25 plus delta to the power 25, then minus gamma to the power 23, then minus delta to the power 23. So this whole thing equal to sorry, this whole thing divided by gamma to the power 24 plus delta to the power 24. So in the same way we combine gamma, so this is gamma to the power 24, I'll take, then gamma to the power 1, then minus 1 by gamma plus delta to the power 24, then delta minus 1 by delta, then this whole thing gamma to the power 24 plus delta to the power 24. So now why I take gamma to the power 24 straight, because if we take common here, say gamma to the power 23, then you'll have at gamma square, but we don't know what is the value of this. We know the value of gamma plus delta and the product of gamma delta, which is equal to minus 1. So let me show you here. So this here, so gamma plus delta is minus 3, and then gamma into delta is minus 1. So let me write here in case we need it. So this is minus 3. So now this equal to gamma to the power 24, then gamma. So now just see here, if we take gamma this side, so we'll have a delta is equal to minus 1 by gamma. So 1 by gamma is delta. In place of this minus 1 by gamma, so we can write plus delta. So similarly, this is delta to the power 24. So this is delta. Then if we take delta this side, so we'll have gamma is equal to minus 1 by delta. So that is, in place of minus 1 by delta, we can write as gamma. So plus gamma in place of this. So this whole thing divided by gamma to the power 24 plus delta to the power 24. So now gamma plus delta common. So what is remaining from this first is gamma to the power 24 plus from the second delta to the power 24. This whole thing divided by gamma at power 24 plus delta to the power 24. So this whole term get cancelled. So we are left with gamma plus delta, which is equal to minus 3. So therefore, this whole thing, or this whole expression, so let me write here. So this whole expression, so we have seen that this whole thing is equal to 8, but this whole thing is equal to minus 3. So which is equal to 8 plus of minus is minus. So 8 minus 3, which is equal to 5. So therefore, the value of this whole expression is equal to 5, which is this third option here.